I guess in this one we'll need to save Robin Hood, but I'm not 100% sure yet. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel, and welcome to the episode 6, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 6. It is called The Oath of the 13th. I already did the pre-setup a little bit of. Wait, let me just move it a little bit more. You're gonna see it on the camera in a second. So I already did some of the setup. We need to go through the story, maybe set up some few things that story tells us, but basically we are done. I was very careful now to not miss on some stuff like I did on the last game when we almost failed the scenario because I didn't flip the carpenter. We only have Little John on the board. We're going to have to save Robin Hood, I presume. But before we start doing all that, if you want to see all of the other adventures, all of the other stuff that I release on my Patreon, please consider supporting me over there, because all of this stuff that I do, all of these gameplay videos and everything, I put there first for Patreon eyes only. And you can even vote on some stuff over there, decide what you want to see me play next and stuff like that. Me and Slaven, all kinds of different things. So please consider subscribing. Consider subscribing also, right? But please consider supporting me there on Patreon, because it helps me out a lot. And hit the like button, leave me the comment down below if you see that I did something wrong, which I probably did, but I'm just playing for fun, so please be aware of that. And my face is a little bit red. I am not drunk, I promise you. It was just like it's heat wave outside, and I was on the pool with my little kids, so I got sunburn a little bit. But yeah, let's switch to the top-down camera. Let me show you what's happening in this scenario. Let's read through the story and start playing and see what happens. Okay, so the first thing, of course, again, these discs are here that will jump in number 3 in the third turn. So I only have Little John on the table. The Robin Hood is nowhere to be found. He was in the last mission. He was captured. We have only 3 hourglasses, which is a little bit worrying. So Little John starts over here. Gisborne is over here. We have some new tile that we put on this space to show us that carriage is not moving this turn, not showing up. It's not important. So I guess in all of those previous games I could have interacted with her somehow with the carriage, but I was really not sure how. But still, we have everything set up, and all we need to do is now just read through the story and start playing. So let's do exactly that. So we did all the preparations, everything. The damp cold gave Robin the shivers. Red's eyes hungrily twinkled in the darkness. He crouched down in the cell in the highest tower of Nottingham Castle. In the cell opposite him lay another prisoner, trembling slightly and dressed in rags. Robin coughed and pondered the latest events. Prince John had been residing in the Nottingham for months, a small, insignificant county. Chests that were supposed to contain gold for Richard the Lionheart had proven to be empty. Then the bad news had reached that the King Richard had fallen on the way home. Soon after, Prince John had staged a tournament which at least 12 of the most influential noblemen in England attended. Even the Archbishop of York had been there. The prince in Nottingham, whispered Robin in the darkness. Missing gold, the death of the king, and the tournament for 12 noblemen and archbishop. How is all that connected? They shall confirm him, came a voice from the other cell. What? Asked Robin. The pile of rags in the cell opposite picked itself up. It was a woman, grey in the face with straw blonde matted hair. But even in that state, Robin saw that she was truly beautiful. They shall confirm him as the heir to the throne. Prince John wants the crown of England. But, replied Robin, that cannot be. If I remember correctly, Richard still has a nephew before John in the line of succession, no? Yes, which is why we need the 12 noblemen and the archbishop. They call it the Oath of the 13. If they can confirm him, he will be crowned on the spot and his claim will be indisputable. The tournament was merely a smokescreen for this meeting. That makes sense, thought Robin, and he asked, but where is the gold? Isn't it obvious? John used it to buy the allegiance of the nobleman and the bishop. Continue reading to page 68. There is a lot of text to read here, so bear with me. But how do you know all this? Who are you? Asked Robin. I, said woman quietly, and as she stood up with difficulty and showed off a large bulging stomach. I am carrying the true heir to the throne. Robin stared at her. Suddenly the dungeon door came crashing open and the jailer dragged Robin out of the cell. Flip over the jailer tile 115, top right of the castle wall. 115, okay, so that's the jailer. He has the Robin Hood, I presume. And tile 111, likewise by the castle wall. Oh, the rope. So we flip the rope. I guess we can move up here. As long as the jailer is standing there, you cannot enter the castle using a rope. Come on! In the meantime, the friends had received a secret note that Robin was to be taken away that night. This was their last chance to free him, but ever since the last prisoner transport has been attacked, the sheriff was on guard. It was pitch black and nobody knew which route the wagon would take. Now place a green cube on the following tiles. Okay, so we need few green cubes. Let's just take some of them. I mean, we can take actually all of them and see how many we'll need. We have 6. So let's put them on the tiles 22, top of the forest it says. Top of the forest, 22. Tile 22. Where is the tile 22? Top of the forest. There's no tile 22 on top. This is the top of the forest and I can't see tile 22. Am I blind or what's going on? Where's the tile 22? Okay. Oh! It's carriage tile, so we don't know which one it is. Okay, so yeah, we're going to probably... I was looking for a forest tile. So tile 22, 24, so that's this one. And what else do we need? 62 in the center of the forest, it's this one. And 193 by the river, 193. Oh, we have one over here. Well, that's interesting. And left of the whole forest, 120. 120. This is the merchant actually, but okay, if they say so. Okay, so we have a first task now. Robin's teammates have to find the prisoner transport and defeat it before the last hourglass has been removed from the bad end. So we have 3 turns and we have only Little John. This is going to be a tough one. Okay, so as soon as a player touches one of the tiles with a green cube on it with their standing figure, they may remove the green cube and ask Robin if the prisoner transport is located there. If it is, all the other green cubes are also removed. The tile is removed from the game board so that the prisoner transport becomes visible and the player can attempt to defeat the transport. The player must draw 2 white cubes from the bag in one turn in order to do so. As a reward, as soon as the prisoner transport has been defeated, read what happens on page 69. Important thing. Robin cannot free himself, but he can give clues as to where the transport is not. He may also save his strength. Every time it would be his turn, he may remove a green cube from the game board and throw a white cube into the bag. Now place the gold ribbon here between pages 68 and 69. And now take the first disc from the bag while Robin reads where the transport is on page 59 for his eyes only. Okay, so we just now ran into the trouble, which I actually I'm not sure how to solve, so... Well, now, we have a little problem. The Robin Hood now needs... I was for sure that I could play this alone, but you know, if I see where the transport is, I could very easily run with Little John right straight over there. So, for some strange reason, I need someone to help me out with this, and right now I don't have anyone. So I'll just stop filming for now, and I will resume this once I figure out how will I do this. So just give me a second, and we'll probably be back in a second, but it will probably take me some time to, you know, do stuff. Okay, after figuring things out, what I know now is that Robin Hood should do. I didn't spoil anything for me, and this is how we are going to do it. Basically, Robin Hood needs to draw one of those tiles with the seals, and depending which seal it shows, for example, it's this one and it's lion. Then he needs to read something from the book, and he knows which of these carriages he is in. On which of the tiles he's in, and every other tile is just like a distraction for all the other players, me, Little John actually. So what I figure out I will do, I will call my wife on the phone, I will show her the seal without me looking at what it is, and I explained her how the game works, and we figure out she understands what she needs to read, she understands what that she needs to give me some hints, and every time we pull the green disc out of the bag, I will send her a message and she will tell me which of these cubes to remove. That's basically a hint that she's not there. So I will run around, try to figure out which of these carriages she is in, and the Robin Hood is in. And yeah, so without further ado, let me just quickly call her on the video call. You will not be able to see her, of course. And yeah, let's... Oh, I almost took a selfie for some reason. Okay, let's call her. And she's not answering. Oh, hello.
Hello.
So, what I need from you, we need to speak in English, first of all. And if anybody, if you see some noise, hear some noises, that's the little kid behind, he's still not sleeping. So I will draw a tile from the bag, okay? And I will show it to the camera, to you and to the audience without me seeing it. And then you will read which part, depending on the seal, I sent you the pictures. Then you will read the one of the three different tiles, three different whatever the seal is, and then you will just send me hints through the messages, okay?
I can barely hear you.
I will send you a seal. I will just take one from the bag, and I will show you the picture of it. And that's how you will know what you need to read, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm just going to draw one from the bag. Okay, let's take... Oh, come on, with one hand it's so hard. Just a second. Come on. Where is it? There's all kinds of different things. Okay, I got one. Let me just orientate it correctly. Okay, so I'm going to show you one now. Without me looking. Can you see what it is?
No. Bring it closer.
Wait.
Closer. Yes.
You know what it is?
I can see it.
People know what it is, and I can return it back in the bag. And now you need to know what do you need to read from that book, the picture that you took. And I will send you messages when I need a clue where you are not. Okay? Okay, so I needed to cut some of that conversations. If you see some weird cut and now straight to this map, that's why. Because my wife didn't clearly get what I need from her, but now she understands, let's hope so. Basically the thing is, I'm going to run around trying to pick up these cubes and see in which carriage is Robin Hood. And I will send her a message, like for example, I am near tile 22, which one should I remove when we draw the green one from the bag. I will tell her my location, and I will ask her which cube to remove, and she will just remove one of the cubes, trying to push me toward where she possibly might be. So right from the start, I just when I was watching the map and everything, this one is here up here all alone, and I kind of decided that I will go just away from her. I think this is definitely not where he is, and this one I believe he's not here. So because of this branch, he will be stopped. So I'm either figuring it's either this one, or this one. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to run toward the 193 tile before this guy activates, and starts running here chasing me. And then I will maybe, oh man, or should I go for 24 right away? Like straight down. I can eliminate 2 cubes, and then it's just like 50-50 where should I go if it's none of these two. So that's how it's going to be. Okay, so let's start playing and see when the Robin Hood turn is, when his tile shows up. We'll see what can we do. And we have 3 rounds to find him. Okay, so first thing first is the white tile, but only the Little John plays, and I think he just might run towards 62 like we said, and we are going to go and use a full run. Also, you might notice some weird cuts in these videos. It's because I will probably have to call my wife maybe a few more times and ask her, maybe explain some stuff to her if we don't understand each other, because she never played the game. Of course, she doesn't understand most of the things that I'm talking about and all that. Okay, so we ran just super quickly, and we are near tile 62, and I'm just going to send her a message that I am near tile no, but I don't remove that until the green one shows up. So I'll just wait with sending my message, and let's see what the next one is. The purple one, of course, and this guy starts chasing us, which is most unfortunate. Okay, like that, and 2 purple cubes go in a bag, and then we have the green one. That's where we need to ask Robin Hood where he is. Okay, so I sent her a message, and while we wait, the Robin Hood, because he doesn't move and anything, he conserves strength, which means we can put 1 white cube into the bag. The rules told us so. And we are just going to, now we might be okay. So good. Okay, so she just told me to remove cube 120, which is is she trying to tell me that I'm on a tile 62? Well, that is possible, and if I interact with the tile 62, why would she said 120? It's so far away, But how can I find out where he is? I kind of a little bit forgot. Let me just read the rules really quickly. So jailer now place a green cube following the first task. Teammates find prisoners and defeat before the last hourglass has been removed from bed, and touches one of the tiles with a green cube on it. With their standing figure, they may remove the green cube and ask Robin the prisoner transport is located there. If it is, all the other green cubes are also removed. The tile is removed from the game board, so the prisoner transport becomes visible. And to defeat it, I must draw 2 white cubes from the bag in 1 turn to order to do so. Well, Little John is good for this one because we can then draw 5 cubes, So we removed tile 120. Well, that is interesting development of things. Okay. The gray one means that the Little John moves. And I will stay on a tile 62. I presume she would remove this one if it... Well, let's stay on a tile 62. We put one white cube in a bag because we conserved strength. And now we can ask her, am I on a tile, is she or Robin Hood on a tile 62? So just a second. So I sent her a message. So I asked her, is Robin Hood on a tile 62? If she says yes, that would be really fast way to find it. Okay, she said no, which means we remove this one from the clue, and we start drawing back in the bag. I mean, that's good. Okay, so 24. I mean, 62 is definitely not an option in this case. The blue one, Little John, of course. Who else? So let's run all the way up to tile 24. So we need to run a long way around the woods. No, but the guard will catch us. I can defeat the guard, can I? Well, okay, so I'm just going to run a little bit slower, and just so I can be in shadows until these guys activate. And I will ask her. Okay, so I told her I am near 24. Which one should I remove? And no, I can't. No, okay. I will not read her message. I will not read her message because I can't ask her that until the Robin Hood turn is, you know. So the red one. Okay, so I will not read her message. I will completely just play and hover around here, possibly maybe go over this guy, ask him something, you know, stuff like that. So nothing happens. For each player this goes one space down, and we need to take one seal from the bag. And oh, come on, not cool. This one goes one way down. 6 and 12 show up or go away depending where they are. Number 6, where are you, guard number 6? Guard number 6 goes away, but the guard number 12 also goes away. Okay, so that's weird. We never had like all the guards go away. And 15 and 19 show up regarding the nobleman. So 15 and 19 should be somewhere around here. It's over here. This guy with the cape. Okay, so then the guards attack, which nothing happens. I'm in the shadows, luckily. And then we remove one of these. It's not all the way to the 0, so we would have to remove one more. And then we need to put them all back in the bag and start drawing again. And just hope that, I don't know, I will go and talk to her maybe, or something like that, you know, to see what will happen. Okay, the red one again, right away, right from the start. Jesus. Okay, so these go 2 spaces down, and I take one seal from the bag, which means I put these 2 back in the bag, and I need to come up with 4, 6, 9, 11 regarding guards. 6 is over here. Where is the number 4? 6, 4 is over here. 4, 6, 9, 11, 9, 11. Where is 11? 10, 11 is here. And 9 is here. And noblemen's 13, 18, and 19. Okay, 19 just came and went. That was really weird of him. So 19, 13, and 18 is somewhere around here, right? I kind of already know where everything is, and let's continue drawing. Okay, let's see what is the next one. A blue one. Okay, so I can go over here. I mean, okay, the red one is out. So what I'm thinking is, since the red one is out, I can go freely on this one. I don't have to be afraid of this guy anymore. So I'm definitely going to go over here, but I'm going to try and move as much over there. So I want to talk to her. I guess she might give me something, some white cubes into the bag to defeat, you know, the sheriff or whoever is imprisoning, driving this one, however we do that. Okay, so I'm going to stand over here. I'm going to ask her if she is on the tile 24 without looking at anything else. So let's see. Now we just wait for the confirmation or whatever it is. She says she is not on a tile 24, which means she's either on 193 or on 22. Okay, let's start drawing from the bag the green one. Let's ask her another question. Let's see that question that we asked previously. When I asked her, when I was around here, I asked her which one to remove. So let's quickly see. Okay, she said to remove 193, and that is that. That means that Robin Hood is of course on the tile that I completely disregarded from the start. So she is on the tile 22, and if I detected successfully where the Robin Hood should be, I can then, it says I can remove the tile, and as soon as I get here I can attack it, and maybe possibly, let me just see. Okay, just Life gives me thumbs up. I asked her just to check out if she is on the tile 22. She said she is, which means that we need to run like crazy, and I guess I can go through these woods, just cut the way around here. I think this is the fastest route, that not going around here, you know, stuff like that. So we are just going to go and run with the Little John as soon as possible up there, because we need to kind of try and defeat it. I'm not sure if the Robin Hood can fight. The purple one is out. We have two more grays and the white one, so I think we are good. I just have to check out if the Robin Hood can, once we found him, can he fight? Okay, so let's see really quickly. If it is, all the other green cubes are removed as soon as we touch the tile, or as soon as we find him. Becomes visible, and the player can attempt to defeat the transport. The player must draw 2 white cubes from the bag in one turn in order to do so. On page 69, as soon as we defeated, Robin Hood cannot free himself, but he can give clues and everything. Oh, I forgot to throw in a white cube because of the Robin Hood, because he didn't move. Okay, so 2 purple cubes go in a bag because Gisborne moved, and let's continue playing and see what happens. Okay, so what I'm thinking now, he will move up to 3 times, so counting that 2 blue of these, I want to save up energy to put more white cubes in a bag. So this is like 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. I'm halfway there, which means I would be possibly able to free him at the very end. No, I need to run. I need to run because I need to attack multiple times. Maybe I don't win on the first one. I do draw 4 cubes because of Little John and an attack and everything, but still. I could possibly trade with this guy and get a sword to draw an extra cubes from the bag. That would be an awesome thing, but it's a big detour from the really where I need to go, so I'm not sure if that's a good idea. And this guy can even imprison me maybe in the next turn, you know, stuff like that. And that's not what I'm looking for right now. So what I'm about to do is I'm just gonna run these 2 turns, see how far can I come, and then we'll see what we are going to do next. Okay, so the gray one means I can play with anyone, and I will of course play with Little John. And Little John will just run through these woods, through all of these, and he'll go like so. And I don't put any white cubes in here because I ran too quickly. And then we have another gray one, so I still have a white one, which means I will be able to move out of the way of this guard. So I'm just still going to use my running to go as fast as possible, as far as possible. And I'm going to stand here like so. And the next disc, not cube, the next disc is the purple one. Of course it is. It was still in here, so the Gisborne moves over here, and I will not forget to put 2 purple cubes in the bag. And of course the only disc that is left is the white disc, which means both players play. Wait, but does that mean that the Robin Hood does not play until his disc is out? I'm not really sure if when the white is out everyone plays. Should I play with the Robin Hood or not? So I'm going to guess no, because he is not on a board, so to say. And it says when the Robin Hood disc is out in this one, that says, but he can give clues as where to transport these. Him also. Every time it would be his turn. Well, basically this is everyone's turn, so it's his turn also. I'm going to count it as like that, and I'm going to put 1 white cube because he conserved energy. And I'm also going to put, oh, I can't reach this one, or can I? Yeah, I'm just going to run all the way up here. So the next turn I can try and free him, possibly. I don't put any discs in the bag, and we are done. So that means that all these discs go back in a bag, and we are going to try and rescue Robin Hood if possible. Now when I'm thinking, I might have went for I should have go for that guy and get myself a sword or something for extra cubes, but we'll see. Okay, first one is the gray one, and of course I will just move Little John over here on this clearing, and I will attack this prisoner's carriage and try to defeat the trying to free the Robin Hood. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I pull 4 cubes out of the bag, and so okay, since I played the normal way, I put 1 white cube in the bag. And okay, so I need to pull in 4 cubes, I need to pull 2 white cubes out of the bag to be able to free the Robin Hood. Okay, so the first one is the purple one, of course. And the next one is the purple one. Come on, give me some chances, or just maybe bust one time and then, you know, don't. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely out, but I need to draw 4 cubes, 4 purple cubes. Okay, so that's actually really good. Now it's just a matter of fact that I play more, because if this guy moves, then he puts some cubes inside, you know, stuff like that. So let's see. Green one So he does nothing but contributes one white cube in the bag. Robin Hood can't free himself, of course. And the next one is the red one. Okay, please, please don't let this guy shows up, because that means I will be captured and I have to move again and all that, and I really don't want to do that. I have to free against him, all kinds of different stupid stuff that I really don't want to do right now. Okay, so let's see. We have to draw a disc out of the bag, and the disc says 3 and a 5. That's good, that's good. Number 3 shows up, okay, and number 5 is somewhere around here. It's this guy, number 5, and noblemen's 14 and 16. I always forget 14 is over here, and the nobleman's 16 is over here. Okay, so we have some noblemen that showed up. That's good. And oh, of course we have to move this one space down and then 2 more spaces, because you know, because of this -1 guy. Okay, so oh boy, it's going to be a tough one. The gray one, which means I will do nothing. I will interact with the carriage and try to defeat it. Since I didn't move, I conserve energy, put one white cube inside the bag, and I pull first purple, second one purple, third one purple, and the fourth one purple. My god, where are the white cubes in this bag? Jesus. Okay, so that's that. Let's continue drawing from the bag. Come on, some luck. Ah. Okay, so we need to now put again 2 purple cubes back in the bag. Jesus. Okay, so 2 purple cubes go back in a bag. We continue drawing. It's Little John's turn, so Little John draws 4 cubes out of the bag. Come on. First cube, white cube. Finally, some luck for me. Second cube is the purple cube, of course. And the third cube is the purple cube, of course. And the fourth cube, will it be the white cube? Come on, be the white cube, please. Purple. This is insane. How can you win this scenario? I mean, oh, Jesus, it's just unbelievable. Okay, the white one. The white one means both players are playing. So the Robin Hood puts one for him, and then the Little John doesn't move, he puts one also inside, and then we shuffle it a little bit more, and then we try and find 2 white cubes in the bag. Okay, first one white. I will not get my hopes up. It was exact same thing last time. Okay, so the second one is the purple one, and the third one is the purple one, and the fourth one is the white one. Finally. Okay, so oh my oh my god, this is so stressful. Okay, also I apologize, I forgot to remove one of these when the red one showed up, so that's on me. And yeah, let's see what happens. If I draw 2 white cubes from the bag in 1 turn, I win. Okay, I free Robin Hood. Okay, so cover the prisoner transport again with the matching tile and place one of the Robin standing figures on it. Okay, so what that means is we have freed the Robin Hood, but what now? Let's find out. Robin climbs out of the cage. A friend gives him his bow and places a warming piece of fur around his shoulder. Robin can now place 1 cube for fur and 1 cube for bow. Excellent. Only if Robin is currently on a tile 22. Well, look at what. Look, guess what he is. He may additionally place 2 cubes of his color on the picture of the keg. The keg gives us extra movement, which will most definitely be useful. Now also stack the following number of hourglasses on the bad end, depending on the number of players. In 2 players, 5 hourglasses, which means we need to add 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have total 5 now. And we read what happens next. Robin looks around. Then he tells the others of the woman in the dungeon. I don't know whether she was telling the truth and she's actually pregnant with Richard's heir, but believe me, nobody deserves to die in this dungeon. We have to get her out of there. Yes, answered one of the outlaws, but first you must go to Father Egbert. We have him to thank for the hint that your transport went tonight. He said he had an urgent message for you. I guess this is the Father Egbert we need to visit. So we have 2 tasks. You have to find a way to get into the castle in order to examine the jailer 115 and to free the woman from the dungeon tower 29. Dungeon tower. Okay, so here's the dungeon tower 29. Have I flipped that one? No, I'm not sure. Okay. He's guarding the 29, so we need to do that, right? Robin must examine Father Egbert 150 as soon as possible. Now also flip over the Guardian tile 90. He can now be examined again. Guardian tile. Okay, so he knows stuff now. So this is going to be very interesting. He can be examined now, and it doesn't tell us anything. Okay, so we need to go to the father with the Robin Hood, and we need to find a way inside the castle to remove this guy. What I'm thinking is, I will definitely try this one to get in the castle, see if that works. Defeat noblemen if possible with this guy, because we need to push this thing, otherwise we are going to lose like super quickly. So I need to attack all the noblemen that I can find, like this guy over here, stuff like that, you know. So we start moving, drawing from the bag, but we don't draw anything from the bag because everything is out. No, it's not. Another purple one is still in the bag. Wait a second. Another purple one is in the bag and he goes over here. Now the ideal thing would be if I draw the red one first, because then all the guards would attack, everything would happen that needs to be happening, and then I can freely move and attack whoever I want without fear of being captured, you know. But I really need to kill these noblemen so I can, or loot them, so I can push this all the way up here as much as possible. Okay, first one is the blue one. So yeah, I will most definitely use Little John to attack this nobleman over here. Okay, like that. And he moved normally, so I put 1 white cube in a bag, and I need to draw from the 4 cubes. I just need 1 white, right? So let's start. Okay, first one is the white one, and we are done. He's defeated, which is excellent. He gives us a bag of gold and 2, and he gives us bag of gold, which means we can give any player a second turn if we want to. So that's good. Okay, let's now continue. White one means both players move, which I kind of like. So I'm just gonna go over here and talk to this guy and see what he has to offer. Maybe he can get me inside the castle, and then I can just go over here and be done with that guy, trade with this guy, get a rope, get up here once I talk to him, get up here to get, you know, that's what I'm thinking right now. But let's see what the page 80 has to tell us about this guy. So let's see. We are playing the Oath of the 13th, so we need to go to the page 86. Raindrops trickle from the farmer's hood, who bending forward perches on his coach box. He almost doesn't notice you. Do you want to ask for the route to the prisoner transport? Want to ask for a way to get into the castle? Or want to ask for an aid? So I don't know. Let's ask him how to get into the castle. That's pretty much important, I think. So answer B. No, I heard some kind of gathering of the High Lords is taking place there. They won't let the likes of us in. Now flip over the farmer tile. So that kind of hints me something. I believe that what is happening, he said liking of us. If we could get a robe and if we could get a hat, maybe we would be able to get inside, you know, freely or something. How to get into castle now? We never explored what this does. We got this from the previous mission, I think. So this just might get us into castle, you know. There's like a, you go into caves, maybe you get out something. I see that over here this tile can be flipped and it has like a grid. It's like a sewer or something. So yeah, okay, so that was Little John's turn, and he moved slowly, so he will put one white cube into the bag. And Robin Hood will run toward this guy and get mushrooms along the way. These mushrooms, so we might get some aid, you know. Since I can't get it, okay, so I need this one so I can get like that. Okay, so I don't put white cube in a bag, but I get to interact with the tile 160 and see what that tile has to offer us. I hope something good. You are practiced in finding and collecting berries and herbs. This time you find a small group of porcini mushrooms. You may now throw 2 white cubes into the bag. Now flip over the mushroom tile. That is excellent news. We put 2 white cubes in a bag. Mushroom tile gets flipped over. So us attacking everything will be much easier. Can I attack this guard with my arrow? No, I'm too far away. I'm almost near him. Almost. But what can you do? Oh, somebody needs to talk to this guy also. Okay, let's continue drawing from the bag. See who plays next. The next one is purple one. So it's this guy. And he moves over here. And we put 2 purple cubes in a bag because I always forget to do that. And the next one, again him. Jesus. But I mean, that's kind of good because now we know where he is and we can just run past him, you know, get inside here, be safe, stuff like that. Okay, also 2 purple cubes in the bag. Next up is the gray one, and I will now use all of them for the Robin Hood because I really want Robin Hood to get here as fast as possible, and the game told us you need to go there as fast as possible. So I can just move like this and like this and attack this nobleman, or I could attack the guard so I don't get captured and then attack nobleman. No, I will attack the nobleman first. I will interact with the nobleman, which means I can draw only 3 cubes. Well, that's really not good. So yeah, let's draw 3 cubes. Oh, I move normally, so I put 1 white cube in the bag. So I'm just gonna attack him normally and see if I'm able to beat him. So first one is purple, second one is white one. Yes, that means I defeat this nobleman and we get another bag of gold and 2 of these and another bag of gold, a bag of gold for Robin Hood. And we continue drawing from the bag tiles and everything. So this tile is another gray tile, which is really good. So I'm sensing I might get in trouble now. So I'm just going to go and run between the Geeseborn and this guy. Kind of like this. Okay. And like this. Because he played both times, I'm a little bit safer. And I will stand over here. And I will use my range attack to kill this guard. This guard number 7. And I can draw up to 5 cubes from the bag. Let's see. 1. It's a purple one, of course. 1. 2. It's a white one. And he is defeated. Oh, I forgot again that I need to put this thing over here because I defeated this guy. I defeated this guy. And I also, luckily, killed this guy, which gives me one of these. And my turn is done. Oh, I moved. Did I put the white cube in a bag because I moved slowly? I'm not really sure, so I will not put one in the bag. The Robin Hood now plays, and he will most definitely run and kill this nobleman over here because I can get a hat from him, and I really need that. So I will attack nobleman with just 3 cubes, hoping for a white one. And I got it on the first try, of course. So he is also defeated. He will give us hat and 2 popularity or hope or however it is called. And we put this one over here. My god, did I do some damage or did I do some damage? So we get for Robin Hood, we get a hat. And we also get 2 of these. Now we can relax a little bit and just do stuff. We are bumped this guy way more than we needed. Okay, so the last one, of course, is the red one. This was really luck of the draw. So this goes 2 ways down. We need to draw one of the seals and see what it says. Okay, guards. Guards 2, 3, 7 and 9. 7 can't show up. Guard number 3 goes away, which is okay. I don't mind it. Guard number 2 shows up, unfortunately, and he will stay here. If I remember, 7 can't show up, and number 9, it's somewhere. Where's the number 9 again? I completely okay, number 9. He's over here, and he is gone. Nobleman's 14, 17, and 21. So 21 will show up, and 14 and 17. 17 goes away, and 14 is somewhere around here. He can't, so yeah, nothing happens. And we then put all these discs in the bag, right? Yeah, that's all the discs. Okay. We shuffle it a little bit, make them go around the places, and then we start drawing. Oh, because it was the red thing, I forgot I have to remove all this and remove one of these. Guards would attack, but there were no guards to attack us, so we are good. And the first one to go is the gray one, and of course I will use it on a Robin Hood. And I'm going to hope a little bit that I will kill this nobleman, and then the guards show up, and then this guard imprisons me. He moves me over here so I can attack him, and then I can go over here, talk to this priest thing. So this guy goes after Little John, which is more convenient for me at the moment. But over here I usually find a sword, which is really good. Oh boy. But I need to interact with this guy. I need to spend fur to get something, you know, to get a sword or to get a rope. But I have a rope already. I don't. Do I need a rope to be able to interact with this rope, or do I just need a rope to interact with this tile to be flipped over? Now I am a little bit confused. I know I can't use rope until this guard is moved away, so yeah, I will need to go over here with Little John, and yeah, I'm going to go with my plan as I thought of it. So it's like this, and Then I attack the nobleman. So 1 cube, okay, of course, also I moved slowly, so I will just return it back to the bag. And I defeat this guy, which gives me 1 bag and 2 hope. 1 bag, 2 hope, and gives me 1 bag. Now, the problem is I don't have any more green cubes. So, gold sack, I will just spend this one to play another turn. So I just leave it like this, and I'll just automatically play another turn with the Robin Hood. And I will, of course, run over here and try to get this guard down so I don't get attacked by him. Let's do it like that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, so we now attack this guard. I could have moved a little further and just attack him with the range because I'm better at range, you know. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to leave this one like it was here, and because I use small one and the big one, I'm just going to use an extra big one to move over here, and then just attack him with my arrow. I have the distance and everything. So let's see, 1, 2, well, this is getting interesting. 3, okay, so whew, that was close. I mean, not that close, but still. And move 1 over here. So that was a good job I did. I need to put this here and this here. The Robin Hood from over here all the way up here did a really good job. So yeah, let's continue. Ooh, red one. Luckily, I killed the guard, so I am safe for now. We'll see what guards show up. Maybe Little John gets captured by 12. That would be bad, but okay. So this goes 2 spaces down. We need to take 1 seal from the bag, and we have very little time to win this scenario. 5, 8, 10, 11. 5, 8, 10, 11. Okay, so 5 goes away, which is most convenient for me. 5, 8 goes away. Number 10 goes away. And number 11 goes away. Oh my god, those guards just went missing for some strange reason. 15, 16, 21. 16 shows up even though he was just beaten by me. So that's 16. 15 also is somewhere. Where's the 15? I always forget where the 15 is. He's okay. No, that's 17. This is 18. Where's the 15? Come on. That's 15. This guy goes away. And 21 goes away also. Okay, that's pretty cool. The guards attacked. Luckily no guards where we are, and we just remove this and this and this, and we are ready to go. Okay, next up is the white one. Both players are playing, and the Robin Hood will... I'm quickly losing time, so I'm just gonna run like a wind to get over to the priest. Luckily, just barely nicked him. 150. Let's see what the priest has to tell us. Okay, so 150 page. Come on, gives us some of these time tokens because we really need them. 156 is the actual page we need to go to. Okay. If you are not Robin Hood, continue reading in the top box. If you are Robin Hood, continue reading in the bottom box. So we are reading bottom box. The priest's forehead wrinkles. I see you were freed. Fortune still favors you. Come with me. I have to show you something important. Then he signals for you to follow him to the side entrance. Now flip over the priest tile. Remove tile 160. Knave from the game board and place your figure in the recess. Okay, so I flip this over and I have to flip this tile over and put myself on it. Okay. Place your figure in the recesses. Oh, no. remove tile 116. So I have to remove it from the board and put myself in the recesses. Some dark figure is here and there's a bed here. Okay, some weird stuff is going on. Inside the dimly lit church, you notice card here, the beggar, in front of the altar, but there is something different about him. So we finally see each other again, echoes the voice of the beggar through the cold vault. Then he stands up. He stands proud, well built, almost a giant, and throws off his rags. King Richard! Now continue reading on the page 207. So we have to go to the page 207 and continue reading. We found King Richard. Well, that's really good. Old Cartier smiles, but he no longer resembles a beggar. He is now obviously the King of England. But how, you ask? It is a long story. I want to tell it to you, but we don't have time. Did you hear about my beloved Mary in the dungeon tower? Because of her, I've stayed in hiding. She is my brother's hostage. I cannot face my people before she is freed. You try to follow the words of your ruler, but it's all so confusing. We have to free her, continues the king. Unfortunately, I have thus far not been able to find a safe way into the castle. My father, King Henry, had a secret passageway built in order to visit the mistress without being seen. A bard even sang about his affair in a song, The Sad King. Did you know it? Do you know it? He asks. And then he renounced both cross and sword and turned away from wealth and art, and enraptured by the woman he adored, he followed nothing but his heart. Or something like that anyway. I even know where the key to the secret passageway is buried. Now remove tile 110 at the castle wall. Tile 110 at the castle wall. So we have a wall, castle, and we have a tile 110 somewhere at the castle wall. Oh, we need to remove this. Okay, so the key is here. So we see the key right now. If a player touches the recess 110 with their standing figure, they may place one cube of their color on the image of the key. Since I arrived here, I have been looking for the darn entrance, but to no avail. Do you have any idea where it could be? Perhaps you could save my Mary. I will wait for you in the church. Important. Now place the gold ribbon here between pages 206 and 207. So we put the gold ribbon here. And advanced task. Oh, we have an advanced task. You have to find a way to get into the castle in order to free the woman from the dungeon tower 29 over here and take her to the king tile 116 over here. So, how we do that? In order to enter the dungeon, you have to examine the jailer first, tile 115. Okay, so place your figure in the shade behind the church and place tile 116 back into the game board so it shows the symbol. Okay, so I put myself back here into the shade and put this tile like this. And mark it with the red cube. And mark it with the red cube so we know it's something that is sort of important. Okay, so we need to get to the key somehow. And I am really not sure how we are able to do that. So yeah, what happens is that was just all of that was just from moving Robin Hood. Now we need to play with Little John. And Little John should definitely hide from this guy so we can pull him over to the Robin Hood side. And maybe we can somehow run him around a little bit, give him a spin, you know. Oh boy, this is going to be very interesting. Okay, so there's no purple, any of the purples out yet, which means I could like try and run for my life. I definitely need to talk to this guy, so I'm going to just go like this and or maybe more like this and then like this and then something like this, but I need to stand on these wood things so I can stand like so, right? And since I did like the fast move, I will do nothing, I will not add anything. And then we have the purple one, and of course he doesn't see Little John anymore, so he starts going toward the Robin Hood, which we kind of want for him. I mean, the key is here, we're still gonna need to go over here, and we put 2 purple cubes in the bag because of that. And next one is another purple one. Okay, that's good actually. We can drive him away as far as possible from Little John, but we put so much purple cubes now in the bag. And the next one is the green one, Robin Hood plays. And what can Robin Hood really do? You can't use the rope, you can't do anything. Robin Hood is now just stuck here doing nothing, which is not that good. So I guess I kind of spent a little bit on him. But yeah, I'm just going to be standing like so in the dark, in the shadows, however you want, and I will just use my arrow to attack this guard while I'm here, just because I can. And 1 and 5 cubes, alright, so 2, that's 3, that's 4. Come on, where are all the white cubes? I have so many white cubes inside, and that's 5. Jesus, 5 purple cubes from all the white cubes in the bag. Okay, nothing happens. He stays there, and we are all good. And then since I didn't move, I should have put 1 white cube into the bag. I forgot. Okay, so the blue one now plays. This is not good. I have 3 more turns to figure out what I need to do, and there is no that much time, you know? So let's see how we are going to do that. We are going to go over here, and then we are going to use this one over here, and then this one over here, and move Little John onto this tile and interact with the old seer, or however he is called, and see what he has to tell us. I bet you it's something important. We just hope so. Page 96. The Guardian looks pale and weak as you approach him. It's nothing, he gasps, but you are worried about his health. You may now place the Guardian tile in front of you. You can pass the tile on to another player if your fighter touch. Attention, the whole time the player has the Guardian tile, he can only ever use 2 movement figures when moving. Note, with the Keg or Will Scarlet special feature, those 2 movement figures can also be 2 long figures, but it's still only 2 figures. As a reminder, this player now places a red cube in front of them, and we have a Guardian task, but that is not obligatory. If the player with the Guardian touches the secret camp, they can place the Guardian tile there. You may place 1 additional hourglass on the bad end. Now place the red ribbon here between pages so you won't look at the Guardian task again, stuff like that, yada yada yada. Okay, basically what happened is we have this guy with us, but he's with Little John, so again I'm just going to use a blue cube to remember myself that, and I will just keep this long one over here, just also so it reminds me that I can only use 2, possibly these 2 I want to use all the time if I'm able to, but yeah. Okay, so, and since I moved like crazy, so nothing. Okay, so I need to go all the way up here to save him, or optionally just disregard that, but then I can't move, and why did I do that? I really hope, no, I have nothing to hope for. I just get 1 hourglass, that's really not worth of my time, but still. Okay, the gray one, Little John, definitely plays, and Little John should definitely... Oh man, I hate it. So I guess I need to run with the Robin Hood to Little John. I don't know what to do. I really want to get rid of this tile now, like this guy over here, because he really weighs me down, to be honest. Well, since it's Little John's turn, he will just he needs to come here as fast as possible. And since I only can use ever two things, I'm just gonna straightforward abandon my idea and just go for these things. And now I'm visible to this guy, and then he will move 2 spaces. He will be right in front of my nose. Oh boy. So yeah, let's pull. Is there any more of tiles in the... No, there's no more tiles in the bag, and we only have 2 more of these. What if we can't do that? Did we lose then? What would happen then? Do we lose? I don't think we'll lose. I'll have to read that part. Okay, so put everything back in the bag. Oh my god, the stuff is developing quickly. But I'm definitely positive that this is the secret passage to the castle, so let us hope so. Okay, first one is purple one. Of course it is. Of course it will make my life a living hell. And he goes up here and puts 2 purple cubes in the bag. And then the next one is, please be a purple one. Yes, okay, so I'm fine with that. Just because now I know how the things are standing, and I know I can go around him and do stuff and hopefully run away when it's time. Ooh, I have also these golden things, these things that I can use. Robin Hood can move like crazy. Robin Hood can run over here, possibly. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, the white one means both players are playing, and I really want to examine this one, but I can't reach it because I can't use 3 tiles, so I'll just run around like this and put the 1 white cube into the bag. I also forgot to put 2 purple cubes for the second disc, and I'll just hope that I can do everything I want quickly enough. Blue, yes. Okay, so wait. Okay, before I do blue, the Robin Hood, and what I was thinking with Robin Hood is I would run as fast as I can to this guy somewhere over here and help out if I can. Possibly running down here, get sword, maybe activate this if it helps for some strange reason, attack this guy maybe. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to play Robin Hood with this white one. I'm going to play like normal, like this, and then I'm going to spend keg to use the blue one to move. See? So I like run like crazy. That was the general idea that I wanted to do, and now the blue comes into play. Little John moves over here and interacts with this secret passage, let's hope. So I put 1 white cube in the bag because I haven't run, I conserved my energy, and this tile number is 102. And let's see what can we find here. 102. So this showed up from the last game, we never interact with it, so let us hope that this is the right way. Here is the entrance to the King's Cave. Many legends surround this mysterious place. You have barely entered the narrow entrance when you stumble across a solid wall of rock. In the darkness you feel a kind of keyhole in the cold rock. Attention, you may only continue reading in the box below if you have the key object. If not, your turn ends and the next disc is drawn from the bag. Important, the cave tile is not flipped over. So we need to get the key first. I completely forgot about the key, and then we are going to continue reading. Okay, gray one, please be the gray one. Okay, the green one. The green one means that the Robin Hood plays again, and again he will just run. So he will use all of his. Oh, I apologize. And he will also use this one, and he can reach this tile, so I'm gonna activate it. Why not? So I stand on that tile. I don't put anything in the bag, but I activate tile 214, and let's see what beautiful things it has for us. So I can hide inside it, which really doesn't okay, or I can use it. I'm gonna use it, so I'm not going to hide in it. I mean, I could hide from Gisborne in here, which is somewhat useful, you know, because he's hovering now around me. But I think I'm going to be able to get into this castle next turn. This turn, because I have two gray ones still I need to pull, which will happen, and I will then use this thing to give extra turn to the little John, you know, so he can do all the stuff right away. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna need it for escape, to escape with the ladies. So I'm just gonna flip it to 215. The straw wagon is visible as though it has been rolled to the castle gate. Your standing figure remains on tile 214. Okay, so basically, as the usual, this one is flipped over, so this one is gone. And then we flip this one, so we have it like this. And there's even a question mark. We can even maybe work with that tile, possibly. Okay, that was the Robin Hood moves. And the next disc is the red one, which is, I think, fine. Okay, so this one goes 2 spaces down. Then guards attack. Luckily, no guards in this area and anything. Oh no, guards don't attack. First, we have to pull this disc out and seal and see what will happen. Okay, so 1 and 12 show up. Guard number 1 is going to show up. And he's not going to leave, he's going to be a problem probably. And that, and 14, 18 and 20. 20 goes away. 14 and 18. 18 shows up. Ooh, that's right beside me. That's pretty good. And 20. Tile 20, where's the tile 20? I again forgot, somewhere over here. 19, no, 20 I already did. I did the 18, 14. 14 is the tile that I'm looking for. Okay, this guy over here. So that's that. Guards don't attack. We remove one of the hourglasses and then bad things happen. But what if we can't draw any more of these seals? What if they're all drawn? What happens then? Does the game end? Okay, so gray one means that Little John is playing, and Little John will go over here and he will get the key, which means he just puts one of his cubes over here and he stands on the key. No, he just needs to touch the tile, right? So if he's here and if I put this like this, and if I do it like this, do I nick the tile? Oh, barely touching the tile, which means I can put the cube on here. And now I will spend his cube to give him an extra turn, which means, oops, no. Which means he just goes back where he was and interacts with this tile now, because we have a key, we can now read stuff. Page 102. Okay, and also page 102, I'm going to have to show there's some picture here and something. So as you can see this picture, I think I know what the clue is, but let me first read through it. The key fits, it clicks softly, the wall of rock can be pushed to the side. The inside of the cave is cold and wet. Shortly after, the path branches off. 3 passages lie in front of you like the sinister mouths of a 3-headed monster. A sign is carved above each of the passageways. Which passageway do you want to go through? Now there's a sword, a cross and a heart. So it says also, attention, 2 of these passageways lead to a certain death. Nice. Your fighter is then out of the game and the land loses 10 hope. You may also turn back, then the next disc is drawn from the bag. If you want to go and select a passageway and now close your eyes, your teammate will continue reading on the appropriate page. Okay, so the clue is here in this song, most definitely. The song says, and he renounced both cross and sword, and turned away from wealth and art, and raptured by the woman he adored, he followed nothing but his heart. And there's a heart over here, so, and he renounced the sword and cross, so I guess we need to follow the heart, which is kind of obvious, but still. So page 177 says, you go further into the darkness and lose all track of time. Then finally, as you very nearly lose all hope, you see a shimmering of light in the distance. You may now reopen your eyes. Take the cube of your color from the image of the key object, and then take your figure from the cave and place it on the floor grate tile 181 in the castle courtyard. As I said, this leads to this most definitely. So, oh wait, should have I flipped this tile? What this says? Take the cube image of the key object and then take your figure from the key and place it on the floor grade tile in the castle courtyard. Oh no, I shouldn't have flipped this. So we just end up over here, which is good. Plus mode. Only continue reading here if you have already gone through the entire game once. I haven't, so I will not do that. And we are inside the castle, but we have so little turns to go. It is I am not sure how will this end, because I can't move like I want to move, because you know I am carrying this guy with me, and it was just too much to go over here and then run over here. It was just absolutely nonsense to do that. So I don't know what shall I do. This is looking like the first one that I'm going to lose, but we'll see. The last one, of course, is the gray one, and I will use the keg. Can I use the keg on other players or only on me? During your move, you may additionally use the long figure of one of your teammates. Yeah, so I can't do that, but I can give this to any player. So I will most definitely use it to play again with him, and I will move with big one and small one this time because I need to. That's all I can say. I need to. And I will move like this. I got the moves like Jagger, and so it's like that. And I will use my arrow, because I have bow and arrow, to attack this guard, because he will be in my way, certainly. And I will draw cubes from the bag. Okay, so one. Okay, he's out right away. Okay, so he is out. I get one of these, hope. And now I can give him another turn with this green cube, and give him another turn to play Little John, and again he will move with this. And if I only had all of my movements, this would be way less tension and everything, but let's hope we can make it. Okay, so all the discs are out, so we need to put them back in the bag. Back in the bag with them. We shuffle them around. We put them, may go all the way, and then we pull one from the bag, and it's a purple one, which means he will go after Robin Hood now, because Robin Hood is not hidden, and he goes toward him. And two purple cubes go in the bag. Daniel, don't forget that one. Okay, and red one is out, which is fine, I guess. Okay, so this goes 2 spaces down. We take the last of the seals from the bag, and we ignore carriages for this game. So 7 and 8 show up. 7 shows up. That's fine. He can be here if he want to. I'm in the shadows, so that's okay. 7 and 8. Where's the number 8? I again okay, my number 8, the poison, the one that ate mushrooms. How could I forget about him? So the 8 guy shows up, and 13 and 16. So 16 goes away, unfortunately. But I already have a hat, so it doesn't matter. And 16. Where is the number 16? Somewhere around here. 17, 16. Okay, no, that was 16. Jesus. 13. 13. My god, I'm losing it. Okay, so we now mix all of these. Again, no, wait. The guards attack, but no guards see us. That's fine. And then we remove one of these. And now we play again. And it's a blue player turn, which means Little John is playing, and he will just move a short distance like so, and he will put one white cube in a bag before he interacts with the tile 115. And let's see, how do we defeat this guy? 115. Now place the gold ribbon here between pages. Okay, put the gold ribbon here. The jailer smirks at you, exposing his brown teeth stumps. You won't get past here. You can now try to defeat the jailer. For this you must draw 2 white cubes from the bag in one turn. If you don't, you or another player can try again later on. Reward: if the jailer is defeated, you may continue reading in the box below. So we attack him now, and we hope for 2 white cubes. I have lots of white cubes in the bag, so I presume, and I can draw up to 4 cubes because I am Little John. So that's 2, and that's 3. Right, he is defeated. Let's continue reading what happens. This is again going to be a tough one. Have you defeated the jailer? Then continue reading here. Yes, we did. Place the elongated tile 111 back into the game board. Oh no, so we should have removed this completely and then return it back here. Oh my god. It was just so we can get in the castle that way, to force us to get in the castle this way. I'm such an idiot. Okay. With the question mark visible. With the question mark visible, that is not good. That means that we need to still have the rope somewhere. Oh boy, I think we are done, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. The whip in the jailer's hand is long and solid. You can use it as a rope. You may now place 1 cube of our color on a rope. Okay, so we can use it as a rope. There's a slightly chance we might be able to win this one. Flip over the jailer tile and the dungeon tile 29 behind it. Move your standing figure on it. So we flip this tile over. Man, I hate destroying this game, but pulling these tiles out is just... you have to destroy it a little bit. You just can't just get it out normal way. See? Okay, so... and we stand over here. With long strides you cross the dungeon. There she is, weary and exhausted but alive. You want to help her up, but she raises her hand defensively. Let it be. The man I loved is dead. There is nothing else of value for me in this world. You smile. That's where you're wrong. Richard is alive. I'm here to take you to him. Place the tile 29 with the woman face up in front of you and place your figure on the 115 in the shade in front of the dungeon. 115 in shade. Oh, okay, in the shade. And this tile comes with me again with the... so I'm just going to do it like this. Why did I talk to that guy? You may pass the woman tile to another outlaw if your figures touch. Okay, so Robin Hood needs to run over there as quick as possible. Attention, if the player with the woman is touched by Gisborne and does not have the shield object, you have lost. Last task. The player with the woman has to examine the knave tile 116. So we need to get her to 116. we have the rope and everything. So I guess Robin Hood will just run over here. Maybe he can, if the tiles get correctly drawn out of the bag, I don't know, he can move more, so he'll probably do that. And I don't know, let's just hope that this one goes well. Okay, so the guy goes again. I believe he can't reach me yet. No, he can't. That's good. 2 purple cubes go in a bag. And now it's on me. It's only on me to run over there as fast as possible. The green one, as I said, means to run over there as fast as possible. And for that I will use my keg. So that way I can run like this. I can put this one over here. Wait, let's go the shortest route possible, because we really can't lose any millimeter of the movement. So like that, and then I will use the big one from like that. Oh my god, check out the distance I just ran. Isn't that insane? Well, that's good. Okay, and I don't put anything in the bag. And then the gray one is moving, and that's of course the Little John. And Little John will just move like this, interact with this tile. Oh, no, wait. And he needs to like stay over here on the very edge of it. And he now has the rope, which means we remove this and we have the rope set up. And then it's again probably his turn. It's the white one. So now I'm going to be smart and I'm going to do it like this. Run down here and run over here. Okay? So I end up here. Since he can only move 2, which is really terrible, Robin Hood can move more. So Robin Hood will now move and just touch the tile with him. Wait a second, I need to go around stuff a little bit. Oh, come on, I need the long one, unfortunately. Like that, and like that. And we move like this one against another, which means we can exchange tiles, and I will just give this woman to the Robin Hood, and then he will do the job, and I will have like 1 turn. And I will need a lot of luck, because if I pull, I'll explain. But wait. Maybe I can reach it with all 3 movements. Yes, I think I can. Wait a second. Oh my god, this is like the... And I come over here and I examine tile 116. And let's see what the tile says. Let's see what the story says. This is, oh my god. Attention, you may only continue reading here if you have the woman from the dungeon, and I do have woman with the Robin Hood. You finally reach the shade of the church. You have won. And now there's a lot of text, so prepare for the story. Wait, I need to prepare for the story with some water. Okay. At the very moment, the 12 noblemen and the archbishop swore the oath of the 13 at Nottingham Castle and appointed Prince John is the King of England. But his joy did not last for long, as soon he learned that his precious hostage has escaped. Soon after, Robin Hood and his friends sat with the true king. Now remove tile 116 from the game board. Each player places one of their standing figures on these recesses. Okay, 116 from the board. We remove it from the board. But why? I mean, we are done. Why we are moving this here? What was the point of that? Okay, let's see. And the king holds Mary in his arms and cannot stop smiling. After some time, Robin asked, "But one thing I want to still know, Cardier." "Oh, of course I meant Richard." "Cardier or Richard?" The king interrupted him, laughing. "It's all the same to me. The letters are the same anyway." The others joined in with the laughter. Then he continued, Cardir was a masquerade that I used ever since I was a young prince. But why would everyone believe you were dead then? Asked Robin. Some time ago, a fateful letter reached me in my camp. My younger brother had captured Mary and threatened to kill her and my heir. In order to stop this, he told me to fake my own death. Since I got here, incognito and stripped of all power, I tried to find a way to save her. He took another gulp of wine. I've been watching you for a long time. Due to our rift in Jerusalem, I did not know whether I could trust you. But that was a mistake. You have proven yourself to be genuinely brave and honorable. And without you, I would have lost my love, my heir, and my crown by now. Thank you. After a while, Mary asked, And what happens next? Now, my love, said the king, and he slowly stood up. Now it's time to step out of the shadows and into the light. Place all your figures, and the gold ribbon needs to go between pages 76 and 77, because that's where the last chapter is. And I believe I believe we won this scenario. And what win was it? And what win was? My god, this was the most clutch moment ever. I mean, we were just one red disc away from losing. If I had to go in the last turn, and if the red disc would be the disc that I pull first before any of before the Robin Hood could move, that would mean that then this would be discarded, and we would most definitely have the bad end. We would lost. And I really don't want to lose. I'm playing this on easy difficulty, so I guess it's hard to lose, but still, on easy difficulty, as you can see, two players can really have a hard time winning any scenario. And of course, one thing that I just learned is that you can't play this like completely solo. Even though it is cooperative game, you still need at least two players to play. So I really thought you can play it solo, but because luckily we found a way around, everything worked in the way it should. So yeah, that is that. We won. I can't believe we won. And yeah, it's the last scenario. The last scenario is next time. So I don't know. Maybe you are watching it already. Maybe you are already on it. But yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for considering supporting me on Patreon. Or if you are watching this on Patreon, thank you for being a supporter. I immortalize you in the end of all of my videos, and you will stay there forever. Even if you stop supporting me on Patreon, your name will still be there, because at some point you make this channel grow a little bit, and I am grateful to you for that. So yeah, that is that. See you all in the last chapter, when we are going to find out what it means to step out of the shadows and into the light. And until then, pozdrav.